welcome to another episode of the Padres Franchise on MLB the Show 17. Today we're going to take you through the rest of the season.
So, let's go through the month of July then. Let's see what happens with this. Walk it off with Jankowski. You know what? Let's give it a shot.
Of you just joining us on the show, you've chosen to tune in at a great time. The San Diego Padres are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send strike one.
Here we go.
The 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero.
These are not my settings, I'll tell you that much.
That swing tells me he's
a
little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that
but
badly.
we're going to try it. Well, maybe it doesn't let me do it.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that might have done it. Come on. Oh, it's not going to bring him in. That ain't going to bring the run in. It's a good little base knock, though. Margot is a guy we could definitely use to do well here. Oh, that was terrible. That was poor. All right, he threw that one out of the zone on us.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to
he's not going to get it.
Too much right now.
They're going to throw home. They got the runner out at home. All right, Will Myers, this is the guy. He's got the power. We're going to try and use it.
What would be the winning run from second base?
Ooh, a little late.
Play for strike one.
Just a little late.
The 0-1.
Oh, that's a dribbler. That's a dribbler, and we're going to have to go to another inning. All right, so we are going to bring in Yasiel Sierra against his former team. We made the deal back in April.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right.
And he's going to go ahead and get the first out there on a fly out.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ball.
I was trying to throw a nasty slider, didn't work.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
He's going to get a single there.
Well, this is like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the
Got him.
runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know
Sit
how,
down, boy.
So
that's going to give Yasiel a shot right here. It's too early. Out of the box. We got a full count. We're going to try and blow him away right here. He's gonna put it up in the air though. We got him. 3 outs, baby. Let's go. Dickerson now.
Comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Grounded softly to the right.
Dickerson chops it to first. He's out of there. All right, let's see what we got with Yamada.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third.
Yamada is going to get out of there as well. Darn it.
Sent on the ground out to second.
Right at the second baseman. That's going to do it for this inning.
He's battling, no doubt.
This is on the ground over to first. To his right.
There we get him.
And a step on first. Make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he lays off.
Yeah, I can't pitch with this stupid meter. I just can't do it.
Run is on. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first.
Wow, what a double play.
Here in this extra inning game.
Hit hard to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
There we go. We got a base hit to start the inning.
The 0-1. Line drive. Ooh,
caught it.
By Adrian. Hit hard on the ground.
There we go,
second,
right up the middle.
Finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Bloop, that doesn't fall. That's pointless.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Oh, wow, the defense. Impeccable.
Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will run
Good
this
catch.
one down. And he struck
You're
it
out
out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner, towards the dugout. And he
That's a
strikes
good
him
pitch.
out
He's
here
out.
for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, Will Myers.
Will Myers has played like
Matchup
shit
numbers
today,
against
1 for
Henry
6,
Jansen.
so
He's
we're
gone
going to
2
need
for 6.
something from him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
How does he miss that ball? Good timing, balls in the circle, but they don't give us a hit.
Big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
There we go. Will Myers got it. Game. Winners.
Here off the bat of Will Myers. And with one swing of the bat, this ball
Didn't I say it?
Over.
Play like shit today. He was going to have to do something. And there it is. So let's try and make it through July here. Probably going to pass off the critical situations and we'll get through it. Not worried about a futures game. Would I like to participate? Nah, we don't have anybody in the home run derby, so we're not going to participate in it. The NL wins, so we would have home field advantage, but we're not going to make it. So AAA All-Stars, not worried about it. All right, so Chris Archer has been traded from the Rays to the Orioles for Jonathan Shoop and Dylan Bundy. We swept the Mets almost. We lost that last game. Nah, I'm not going to do this walk-off crap. No. We had enough non-success there. Trade deadline. Let's see if there's any deals out there. And if there are, I will be sure to let you guys know. So we are going to make this deal at the deadline. We're going to pick up Justin O'Connor. He's not playing too well in the Rays system, but he is a 69 overall with B potential at 25 years old as a catcher. And as you can see, we have like absolutely no catching prospects here. So we're going to get rid of our 29-year-old 60 along with Trevor Cahill, who I guess could help out a team that's looking to win now, which maybe they are. And we will also go ahead and give them Alan Cordoba, which is probably their draw of the trade, a 21-year-old 64 shortstop. But little do they know, he doesn't really have too much potential. He is playing very well right now, so we're going to strike while the iron's hot, take this deal, and get ourselves another prospect that can help us in the future. Let's see if we can make any more deals out there. We are also going to do this deal here with the Rays. They have a 19-year-old B third baseman prospect. As you can see, we have absolutely nothing here in the third base prospect world, so we're going to give them our 27-year-old D player in Double-A, McElroy, and we're going to throw them a shortstop, which we have a bunch of them, so we're going to throw them our oldest one, Goris, who's actually hitting the best, and he's hot right now, so we're going to strike while his iron's hot as well. And we're going to throw him Zach Lee, a 25-year-old 64C. They would have also accepted either of these two guys, but these guys being at least 4 or 6 years younger than Lee and only a couple points worse, I'm just going to go ahead and throw him Lee. Not a big deal for us. There we go. We will take that, and now we have a catcher prospect who could be something in the future, and we have a third baseman prospect who maybe could be something in the future. We have some second baseman guys we're looking to bring along. First base, Naylor hasn't been doing too great. I might look to add one guy there. We have a couple shortstops. I might look to add maybe somebody in center and right as well. See what kind of outfielders we can add, as well as a first baseman. And then I think we'll probably be done if we can find any of those deals. We'll find out, and I'll be right back. It looks like the A's will give us Ryan Healy for a bag of nuts here, so we're going to go ahead and do that. 25 years old, B potential, 66 overall at first base, and we're pretty much just giving him here Cordero, who's a 20-year-old C, 61. At second base, we're going to throw him Perio, who's a 59C at 25 years old. And then we're going to throw him Jamie Romack, who is hot and cold, and he's only a 59 overall, and he's a D, and he's 29 years old. So quite easy to grab Ryan Healy. Let's go ahead and do that. Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who's a 23-year-old B potential, 69 overall left fielder with the Blue Jays. They're going to be willing to give him to us for Jacob Nix, who's 21. He's a C. He's only a 62. They're going to be willing to give him to us also for Brad Hand, who's 27 years old. He is a 71 in the pen there, but he is a C potential. And Ryosuke Kikuchi, who's 27 years old, a 69. So decent overalls, but no one with real potential and not really that young either. And we'll be able to grab somebody who is 23, almost pretty much major league ready, and batting pretty well right now, and signed for 6 years. So I'm going to go ahead and sign on for that one. So we're going to give to the Blue Jays for center fielder Dalton Pompey, who is a 24-year-old B70. We're going to give him Kevin Quackenbush. He is a 77, but he is 28 years old and just a C, so he's probably not going to really get any better. Let's see. He hasn't really been pitching decent with us, but something we're going to have to give up to be able to get the prospect we're looking at here. Stephen McGee's not very good at all. 26 years old, 62. And then shortstop, a 21-year-old 60 C potential. Not really giving up anybody of any potential to get Pompey, so we're going to go ahead and do that as well. All right, looking how I could do this deal without doing too much damage to the team. Alex Kirilloff, 61 overall B potential, 19 years old, right fielder for the Twins. We had to give him Louis Torrens, who I didn't really want to give up, but he's only a C potential guy at a 66 overall, 20 years of age. And we do have Justin O'Connor now, so we are going to go ahead and give him up, as well as our center fielder Buddy Reed. He's only a 58 C potential, 22 years old. And then right fielder Colin Cowgill, who is a 67, but he is 30 and a C potential. And that way we will get our right fielder prospect that we are looking for, a 61 overall B potential. So we'll go ahead and do that, and I think that's probably all the moves we're going to make here at the deadline. We're going to do this trade here with the Mets that we went ahead and trade finder. Justin Dunn, a 21-year-old B starting pitcher, and the shortstop Andres Jimenez, an 18-year-old B as well as a catcher who is just pretty much depth. We're going to get rid of Eric Abar and Louis Robert Moriant, two guys whose contracts were kind of going to be up at the end of the season anyways. There was no way we really want to re-sign Ibar. I'd rather go out in free agency and pick some people up. And Moriant, very sought-after prospect for a C, so we'll go ahead and use that to our advantage to bring in a couple B guys here and add some guys to the roster. All right, let's try and get it through August.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is
there
in
we
time,
go.
but the damage
Finally got out of the inning, but we are losing.
Will stick around as he'll take over.
Will Myers could end it right here.
Now, the rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this.
That is ripped.
Push him forward.
It's not a dinger though,
to the wall over near the
but it is ripped.
Marker.
Shimp.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder,
Shimp.
Ryan Shimp.
Is it over his head?
But that'll stay
It
in the
is.
park as it's off the wall. The relay throw. And he's
Wow,
in
we
there
got
safely.
a
He's got
tying
a double.
run.
Game's being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate At the very least, they're clearly trying to get
And
him
it's
from getting
through.
this close.
Wow, we're going to get the win on that one.
One of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Myers
And
scores
they're
the
gonna
winning
walk off
run.
as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded.
Can we really get through August before I go nuts? Ow. Wow, some wins here. Lost that one. Yeah, I don't expect this. It's not anything that they should be taking. I'm gonna kick her ass. Alright, so we did get through August. It's definitely not going to be a playoff team. There's nothing regularly we can do now for the September call-ups, I guess. And we'll go right through that. Let's get through September. We know we're not going to be playing in October. Not good enough to make the postseason. Not good enough to make the postseason. So Triple and Double A don't make it. So we got nothing to worry about there. We've been doing a whole lot of losing here in September. Alright, so we're going to be a 70-game team. Take a look at the standings. Alright, so we don't finish in last. I mean, I guess that's something. We got the Giants winning the division. The Dodgers will be a wild card. Cubs winning the division in the Central by a whole lot. And the Nats winning it by a whole lot in the East to the point where the Mets are wild cards 19 games out. So, Dodgers, Mets for the wild card. Now, we got the Red Sox in the East. The Tigers and Indians are both in the postseason. They're going to play a one-game tiebreaker for the division. Loser goes to the wild card. Angels win that division. Losers are going to go to the wild card with a one-game winner between the Astros and the Yankees. Wow. A lot of little one-game winners, I guess. Look at the tree, how it's going every once in a while. Alright, so the Astros beat the Indians in the one-game playoff. They will be playing the Angels, which they have a one-game-to-none lead. The Tigers have a one-game-to-none lead on the Red Sox. The Mets lose the wild card round to the Dodgers, and the Dodgers have a two-games-to-none lead on Washington. Cubs, Giants tied at 1 in their series. So the Dodgers sweep the Nationals. They move on. We have a Game 5 winner-take-all Giants-Cubs. We have 2-1 for Houston and 2-1 for Detroit in the American League. All right, Detroit goes 3-1 and wins it. And the Angels come back from down 2-1 to win that series. And the Giants win the Game 5. So Giants, Dodgers. Dodgers already have a one-game-to-none lead, and it's Angels, Tigers. All right, Angels up 3-2 on the Tigers. Dodgers sweep into the World Series. Tigers win it. The Angels were up, and they lose. So Tigers and Dodgers in the World Series. Tigers win 5-2. Dodgers win 4-2. Tigers win 2-1. So the Tigers up 3-1 in the World Series. And there it is. They win it 4-1 against the Dodgers. The Detroit Tigers win the World Series. And let's go ahead and advance to the offseason, which will be done in the next video. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and hit that like button for me. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe. We got plenty more of these videos coming out every day, as well as other series as well. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you guys on the next video.